As the center, just what are you feeling right now?
Because Drake's been out.
Obviously, hurt. Obviously not winning the game on my last, time playing on this floor. So, definitely just, a lot of thoughts going through my head right now. But the best way to put it is like hurt right now.
How do you kind of make sense of, throwing such a tough punch in this game, playing such tough defense, and still losing by double digits?
Yeah, I think that's just the game of basketball right there. I think we did a good job of kind of just battling throughout the whole game, and it just wasn't enough in the second half. I think they got a lot of transition buckets, let some guys shoot open threes, and we just couldn't convert when needed on the offensive end.
Were you dealing with cramping or anything?
Yeah, I cramped a little bit in the second half. I would say like the beginning of the second. So yeah.
A lot of memories floating in your head right now, probably, or when will this hit you that this was it for you in here?
It hit me this morning, like when I woke up, like this is the last time I'll be playing on this floor, and then just watching, just like the senior video, kind of just hit home a little bit, and then running out the tunnel right before we did like the honoring of the seniors, senior Roy, to me, Roy just talking for a little bit. It just showed it was like a full circle moment, because that's, he was my first coach here as a freshman, and then HD recruited me here, and he's now the head coach here, so it was kind of like a full circle moment right there.
What are the emotions there in the first half when you were hitting the threes and you were making the run, the crowd was going crazy?
Yeah, just like, this is like what you live for, right? You prepare for these type of moments, you prepare for these type of games, and for me to come out in the first half and just have a great first half of shooting the basketball, hitting threes that I know I can make. It was like something. It was something I envisioned in my head, and I just was able to kind of just go out there and display it.
There's more basketball ahead of you. What's your thoughts right now? What does this team have to do to get to where you want it to get to?
It sucks to lose, and obviously it sucks to lose, like especially as your last game for regular season. But the good thing about it is we still got more basketball to play. We got ACC tournament. We play Wednesday, so that's just how you gotta look at it. Obviously it sucks right now. You gotta deal with it, deal with the emotions, deal with what could have went right, what could have went wrong, and you gotta learn to flip the page a little bit, look at the film, and then be ready for Wednesday, because we got 4 games in 4 days. So yeah.
RJ, I know there's a lot of talk of this team being on the NCAA tournament bubble. Just what's the mindset getting ready for the ACC tournament down in Charlotte?
One game at a time. I think that was our approach as we were on the winning streak. Just one game at a time, and understanding that just each game matters. We can make some noise in the ACC tournament, and I think that's the right approach, the right mindset to have. This team is fully capable of making an NCAA tournament and going far in it. So that's like my full belief, and I have faith in this team. So we're not gonna hold our heads down going into the tournament. It's more about keeping our head up high and moving with positivity.
You think the team showed that the 6-game win streak was not just a fluke against lesser competition, that what you did against Duke verified that this team has changed?
Yeah, I said before that we're a different team than we were a month ago. I think the way we compete, the way we battle, the way we play defense and share the basketball is way different than the team that you saw early on in February. So, that's just who we are. Obviously it took a little bit of a while to get to that point, but that just shows you the type of team that we're capable of.
They never waver at all. That's just the great part about him as our coach. He always has strong belief in us, and he shows love to us every single day. And just to know that we got to keep our head up and just the season ain't over. We definitely have another opportunity in Charlotte just to get us going too.
Vin, how do you take this as like a building block, something to learn from, but also kind of get your mind right just to start playing on Wednesday? Or is it, Wednesday?
Yeah, we just got to just get mentally prepared. Just trying to take tomorrow maybe to rest, just trying to process everything, and just to know that we got to shake tonight off, just to keep our focus on Wednesday. So I think that's the biggest thing for us. Is just turn it as a learning experience, a learning curve, and see what we can build off of it, just so we can be ready for Wednesday.
But as competitive as you guys were against the number 2 team, you think it just showed that you're a different team than before the 6-game win streak? And how are you different?
Yeah, I think that we showed a lot of toughness on both ends of the floor. You know, we didn't let their size intimidate us. You know, we try to get what we want. You know, on the defensive end, we showed that we can be the tougher team too. You know, and just to know that we can show that type of physicality, that type of toughness, and the type of energy plays that we make on both ends of the floor. You know, it just shows that we continue to grow and build from where we were before.
Was there anything that Duke did defensively differently, like down the stretch when the offense dried up a little bit, like those final 10 minutes or so?
I can't really say. I think it was just transition. You know, they got out of transition when we didn't take care of the ball. We didn't make the shot. They just kind of got out and run. Just what kind of surprised us a little bit. Just the way that they pushed the ball up the floor and just got easy baskets off of that. I think that's what kind of happened. Exterminate the lead for us.
Was it a feeling of kind of running out of gas a little bit after making that run to take the lead at the beginning of the second half?
It kind of felt like it, but we just try to keep it in our minds. That we got to keep pushing. And we got to do whatever it takes. In order for us to get the results that we want. So whether it was a little bit of fatigue or a little bit of frustration or our body was a little worn out towards the end of the game, we wanted to push through it.
Is this a team?
Well, if we're playing in a tournament, it's for a trophy, high stakes. I feel like this group has a lot of competitors, and we want to do that in Charlotte.
Do you feel it is a must to be able to get into the NCAA tournament? Me personally, I try not to focus on that too much. I just focus on my opponent who's in front of me, and that I want to come out with a win every time.
Do you think by being so competitive against Duke for so long that you showed the committee or anybody else that this is a different team than before the 6-game win streak, and if so, how? Or is the team different?
I think just our overall intensity on the defensive end, and I think that carried over to the offense, and we generated good looks so we were able to make shots.
It's one of the frustrating things about tonight that for stretches you played great, you poured it all out, the energy, everything, and they just kept coming.
Right.
Is that one of the frustrating things about tonight?
It is frustrating, but that's really the game of basketball. It's a game of runs, and the team that is able to withstand those runs and stay together through adversity, that's the team that ultimately is going to come out.
Oriel? Drake, thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. We'll see you in Charlotte.
We didn't call it, so we didn't do it.
I know, moral victories aren't really anything to hang your hat on, but to, go toe-to-toe with the number 2 team in the country, just what does that say about, the state of this team, with March here?
I think we're a lot better, than we was the first time we played them, and we're only getting better, We're growing, we're continuing to growing, and we understand where we are as a team, and, we feel good about ourselves. Obviously tonight we didn't win, but we feel good about the team, where we headed, and what we're displaying and what we're doing out there.
Do you feel confident this team can make a deep run
Absolutely.
in the ACC tournament?
Absolutely, 100%. I still feel like this team could do that thing and win. I feel like we can win it all. I got the utmost faith in these guys and in myself to go out there and perform and win games.
Off of that, just expanding upon that too, besides knowing that you guys are perfectly capable of making a deep run in not just the ACC tournament, but NCAA tournament, what's your guys' motivation as you go through Charlotte next week and hopefully come away with a tournament title?
I'm looking to go to win. I think that's enough motivation for us as it is, Last year we didn't win it, when we should have. So we got a chip on our shoulder to go out there and win it. And we all want it. We're hungry, we're fired up, and we're looking forward and go out there and win the game.